I would like to welcome everybody today to Out and About. Today we're at Ellie's restaurant in downtown Concord on Union Street. A wonderful place to come for breakfast, lunch. A lot of folks here enjoying themselves right now. I'm Grace Minot. I am one of your county commissioners and a former member of the Cabarrus County Board of Education. So I'm very happy to introduce everyone today to the new director of the Cabarrus County Education Foundation, Amy Gough. The foundation is about 8 years old, and it was begun with the help of Roy Davis, the late Roy Davis, from S&D Coffee, who gave us a $100,000 gift in order to establish this program. The whole purpose of the Education Foundation is to support the Cabarrus County schools and especially its teachers. So we will be hearing about some of those things from our guests today. The school system has been very generous in giving us office space, and we now have a paid director and an expanded board, and our programs are growing, and we want you to know all about them. So I'd like to introduce you to a new face in town, Amy Gough, and Amy is our new director of the foundation, and I'm going to let her tell you a little bit about her background and what she has done in the past.
Great, I'm so excited to be here today. My background actually comes through marketing, and so I graduated from Texas A&M with a marketing degree and started into corporate America. But over the years, as I had my family and all, really started focusing in on nonprofits and spent the last 12 years or so working in the nonprofit industry. And so it's been just a great addition to be able to bring my marketing skills to help nonprofits be able to grow. Previously, I was in Charlotte working for Rebuilding Together Greater Charlotte and really helped them go from an all-volunteer board until growing into a $500,000 organization, helping people with providing home repairs for low-income homeowners.
Wonderful. So you have a lot of experience with nonprofits, which is what the Education Foundation is. Well, tell me what attracted you to this position, because it's a little different from what you had been doing.
It definitely is, but education has always been a foundation of what I thought was so important in the community. It is a foundation of the community, and as such, have really tried to be involved in my kids' education as they were growing up, and I saw this as a way to be able to continue supporting the community and really building the foundation of what will be a great way to improve the education system and be able to do things beyond what the tax dollars can spend.
Well, since you've been here, which is a short time, you have certainly taken off with a hard charger and doing an awful lot of things and expanding things that we were already doing. So let's get to some of the activities of the Education Foundation. Tell us about some of the smaller things that we have done for several years, like the Superintendent's Art Award.
All right, so one of the things that we really love to support is arts in the schools. And one of the things that each year is recognized is the superintendent selects art pieces that have been done by students throughout the county in awards at an elementary school, middle school, and a high school awardee for the entire year. And those are put into his permanent collection of art. And we are part of that by providing an award that they are given and being able to present the reception.
Yes, and that's held in the county office, and that's where your office is as well.
It is.
So if people wanted to see any of that art, it would be in that building.
Yes, in the administration building.
We also have Teacher of the Year that we've supported for several years, and we have a sponsor, I believe, for that.
We do. We are very fortunate that SunTrust has been a long-time sponsor of our Teacher of the Year award. We're able to provide gift awards for the finalists each year, as well as the Teacher of the Year, recognizing them and their efforts.
Very good. The main thing that we've been doing is our mini grants.
Yes.
And that has been in place for several years, but it's growing and getting more interesting and exciting every year. So tell us about that and how you are involved in that.
All right. So with the classroom mini grants, that is our largest program that we do today. And last year we were able to award 56 classroom grants to teachers. And what it does is it allows those teachers to be able to do something beyond their normal everyday teaching. So for example, we've had a gentleman at J.M. Robinson that created a resume day, and with that he worked with the students with a professional to create resumes for those that are not going to college but are going to go to the workforce after high school graduation. And then he actually set up kind of a career day for them to be able to interview with companies and get a feel and get feedback on their resume and what'll work well. We've had a butterfly garden put in at Wolf Meadow Elementary School. Several of the schools have gotten into robotics lately. That's been a big push, as well as some of our middle school arts programs for orchestra and jazz band and things of that nature. So with that, this past year we were able to award $21,000 in classroom mini grants to the teachers of Cabarrus County. And this has been about growing at about 30% rate every year. So that's really the way that we impact the most students on a day-to-day basis.
Exactly, and I think the number of teachers applying has grown every year. The word has gotten out to the teachers and they're coming up with wonderful ideas.
Yes, and we're promoting that right now for next year. Deadlines will be in October and selection shortly thereafter, but the teachers are already starting to submit.
And it doesn't have to be high school, it can be any grade level,
elementary,
any
middle,
subject.
Yes. We've had everything from habitat restorations to library improvements and things of that nature.
All right, very good. That's the program that we're focusing on the most.
Yeah.
So where do these funds come from?
We are very fortunate to be able to have a lot of funds coming from sponsors that go directly to our classroom mini grants. We also have our annual luncheon that will support those pieces. And our luncheon is in September, 21st this year at Cabarrus Arena and Event Center, and it's a great time to come together, celebrate what has happened, as well as really look forward to the coming year and what we're doing.
Excellent. And who can come to the luncheon?
Anybody can come to the luncheon. It is on our website at ccefnc.org. We do have sponsorship available so that corporations can come beside the foundation and really help sponsor a lot of these big programs also. We'd love to see everyone there.
Well, I'm looking forward to it because I know it's going to be bigger and better this year than it's ever been before. You mentioned corporate support, but we're also quite interested in getting parents involved in this foundation in some different ways. So can you think of some things that parents might be able to do to help us out?
Well, definitely. We are looking at several new fundraisers, for example, and different ways for parents to get involved in actually helping us plan some of the programs. So looking at adding some of the committees, and as you said, I'm new to the job. I'm fairly new, and so really trying to just put those structures in place so that we can get a lot more people involved and not be focusing so much on the board members, freeing them up a little bit. But as we grow, we're going to have a parent group that we're looking at starting in the fall. That is, I think the idea at the moment is about $5 to join the parent side of CCEF. We are looking at having that be part of benefits of sending notes to your teachers 4 times a year, looking also at having an invitation to a possible new fundraiser we're looking at called Recess Day. So we're getting there, and definitely reaching out to me will get you connected. I will make sure that as we develop this that you are in.
And to get a hold of you, the easiest way would be what? To call the county office?
Call the administration for the school building, definitely there. My direct phone number is 704-262 6246, or by email, which is amy.gough, Gough, @cabarrus.k12.nc.us.
So if they
Just a
didn't,
little
they
short.
If they didn't have a
If they
pencil
didn't
to
have a
write
pen to
that
write that down, call the administration building. They'll
call
get to
this
me.
county office and they will connect you
Right,
to
and we
to
also
you.
have our website, as I mentioned earlier, the ccefnc.org, and that has all the information to get to me directly
Right,
also.
and I know that a number of your board members like to post things on their Facebook accounts
Yes.
to help share the things that are going
And
on.
we do have our Facebook page is another place that they can go and look and see what we have going on.
And before we leave our activities, I was about to forget our scholarships. Tell us about our
Yes.
scholarships, because that's such a wonderful idea.
The scholarships we just awarded our second round of scholarships, so it's a new program, but basically is for our first generation college kids. So high school seniors that are graduating who have not had families pursue post-secondary education are eligible to apply. We awarded 7 students this year $5,000 total for helping them with their first year of expenses, and so many of those things have included, books, tuition, fees, all of those types of things that they face. We had a great group of students this year, so excited. They are going from Rowan Cabarrus Community College up to Drexel University, University of Kentucky. They are all over and have great plans on how they're going to impact the world.
There you go. And we would really love to see that program grow, because these are youngsters who are the first ones in their family to make that step.
Exactly.
And we want to give them every bit of help and encouragement that we possibly can. So that would be another thing that people can be helpful in contributing to, businesses or individuals.
Yep, exactly. I mean, our whole goal is to be able to touch every life of every student in the Cabarrus County schools.
Right.
So if we could do that either through classroom grants, through scholarships, through new programs we bring on, that is where we want to be.
And in this very political year, we hear a lot about education and the needs of education, the needs for our teachers. And we just want people to know that right here in Cabarrus County, we have a way for people to get involved that has nothing to do with politics.
Exactly.
And it's just everything to do with making our schools better and helping our teaching force in the system.
Right, and one of the huge benefits I've learned about since being here is when we are able to donate money through the foundation, they can actually use those funds at any place and not have to go through the state-sourced resources. So that really allows them to be able to increase the impact that they have and be able to do more with less money. So.
Right, and unlike the funds that come from elsewhere, very little of our funding is siphoned off.
Yes.
The bulk of the funding goes directly to the programs and to the children. So, well, Amy, I certainly have enjoyed talking to you and introducing you to the community, and I hope they recognize you on the street, said, oh, there's the Education Foundation lady, and I'm sure that if somebody has an organization that would like to hear from you as a speaker or one of our board members to come as a speaker, get in touch with you at the county office, and we will have somebody there, and we would love to have any kind of help that people can give with our programs and our efforts, and we're looking forward to some wonderful things. You have a great track record, and we are expecting a great deal in the future.
It's been a great introduction to the community. I love it. Been very excited by it all, and the support and the love they have for the schools, and the incredible work that the schools does is really different from where I come from. So I'm excited to learn more and more.
Good, wonderful. Well, we thank you very much, and we want again to thank Ellie's Restaurant for having us here, and a lot of folks behind us having lunch. Maybe we'll have lunch at the end of this program. So thank you again, Amy, and thank you for coming, and we hope to see you again at another Out and About.
If you have suggestions for topics or location that you would like to see on Out and About, please contact us. Our email address is outandabout@cabarruscounty.us.